Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Join me in the garage today. First time I've done this, but we're going to do a bit of a service on the bike. We've got the plugs, we've got the air filter, oil to change, and we've also got the coolant to change. So I think first thing what I'm going to do with this is I'm probably going to do it in two parts, where one part is the tank lift, and a quick video on the tank lift, so people can see how that's done. I've never done it before, but I've got an Ains manual and I've watched a few videos, so we'll figure that out. I think first things first is we'll have a recap on what I'm going to do, and then we'll start taking things off. Right, so I've just had a look and I've got a couple of bolts just under there, one there, and then there's two tabs that are just in here. Now I'll try and show you them two tabs as I do them. The two bolts under here though, they're just like 5mm hexagon heads, so they're 2 seconds to take out, but I'll try and show you the other ones because they are little clips. Right, so here they are. These are the little clips there. Look, there's one there and one just over there. And to get these out, what you do is, I use a little pick, but you use anything really. Just push the button in the middle. So see the button right in the middle. And push that till it clicks. And then after that, just get this hook behind, and if you just hook it in that, give it a little, oh, the camera's not the greatest, but give it a little pull, it pops out. So I've got that out. So that then, what you do is you push it back through, like that, look up to there, and then when you put it in the hole, you press it, and it just snaps into place like that, and then it pushes these little prongs out and locks it into place again. That's them clips. It's the same process on the other side for these. So obviously two bolts at the front again, and then the two clips at the back, and then this side panel should pop off. We'll see if it pops off. Some two bolts out. There's just hexagon heads then. So just give it a wiggle and it just pops off that. And then obviously we've got the other same for the other side. Okay, so I've got that off, got that piece off, got both sides of that off now. And to remove the next, this piece here, got 1, 2 bolts there, 1 bolt there, a bolt up here. But to get that off, we have to take this piece off first up here. So there's 2 bolts, 1 at each side, and then it pops off, but there's a pin in the middle, so it comes like straight up, and I believe these sides are velcroed on, but I'll get it off and then I'll come back to you. These are obviously 6mm now. The ones underneath were 5mm Allen keys, but these are 6mm on here, and I think the 6mm is down there as well. Yeah, just grab a 6. Yeah, 5.5. So there are 5.5 of those. Oh no, 5. The other ones underneath are a 4. These ones on top are a 5. I think this one down here is a 5. Now that one's a small one, so that one's a 4. This one up is a 5mm. So I'll get that done and I'll come back to you. Right, so I've got that off now. Only little bolts in there, and it's velcro just at the front here. Just at these 2 tips, so you pop that 2 velcro, and then it's straight up from there because there's a pin just drops into there. So that's that pin there. It says velcroed on each corner. So I've got that undone now. It pops off there, and then it slides forward off that bracket there, which clips under there, I believe. Someone's cut that sometime in the past, so I'm going to have to put a new tie wrap on there somehow to that, to the wiring harness, because that was not taped in for some reason. There's a tie wrap there. So I think somebody's had this off before, because there is one of the clips broke up here and stuff. Obviously this has not been connected, so I think somebody's had this off before, the old owner maybe. Because I believe it had some light. It had these lights on before and they weren't wired up very well, so I think he's maybe took it off to get them in. I'm not 100% sure. So I've got that off now. This connection here, this was just for the indicator, which is here. That is very tight. Well, that just pulls out. This clip here, you just pull the tab out and pulling it just pops straight out. And this clip here, obviously you're meant to take it out from the back and it should still be connected to the wiring harness, but I'll figure that out later and fix it. So I'll go on with the other side, get all the other side off, and then we'll have a look where we are for lifting the tank. Okay, so I've got the two side pieces off now, and the next part is we've got a couple of nuts just down here. There's two there, there's 5mm Allen keys. They need to be undone, and then this 12mm needs to be done, and then we'll try and lift the tank. Right, so we've got all them bolts out, two at the top and one here. So this now, that just pulls out of there, and then you've got this panel here. We've already done this side, but this panel just, if you give it a pull, it just pops off like that. And then under here, with the clip you've just taken off from here, you lift it up, and there's two holes there. And that just sits in there and holds it up, I believe, like that. Well, you get all your bits underneath done, because there's that clip there to undo, and there's a couple of pipes just here to take off as well. I believe that's it. Now, oh, there's an electrical connector as well somewhere. Oh, there, look. There's an electrical connector just there as well. So that, I think we just press and pull on that one. So it just comes off like that, you get a bit of pitch like there, nothing like that. And then I've already pressed that one out. You press it and it just pops out that one. And then these two back here, there's two more somewhere. Where are they? There, that's on there, look. Yeah, so there's them two there. And they just have them little clips where you put them clips down, pull on them, and they'll come straight off them. And then the tank's ready to lift. Okay, I think that's everything off. Let's try and lift it. There's not much fuel in it, so it's nice and light. And straight off. Right, that's it, we've got it off. Not a bad little job really, fairly easy. Now we're going to have a look at this service, which we've got air filter just in here. Spark plugs are knocking about underneath it somewhere. There's one, I can see one already. One there. And there's some more in it somewhere. I'm not sure yet, I'll have a look into this. I'll watch a few videos and then I'll have a go at that one. That's my next job. Air filter, spark plugs, and radiator water, coolant water, and change all them next. But that's the end of the tank lift now, so I will leave it there for this video and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.